wait. I just want to I'm not trying to say that you're wrong. I'm clapping my hands, but it's making noise.
We are Petra and Kat. Come along as we share travel tips and discover new and unforgettable destinations. From hidden gems to popular landmarks, we hope our travel tales will inspire you to embark on your own adventures.
Hello and welcome to the channel.
I'm Petra.
And I'm Kat.
And today we're going to do a review of Montego Sands on the Gold Coast in Australia. We got to spend a week on the Gold Coast in a little suburb of the Gold Coast called Mermaid Beach.
Mermaid Beach. How cute is that? It's so cute.
And it was an area with lots and lots of new construction, but nestled in among that were some old, sweet mom and pop hotels and condo rentals.
It was really wonderful because if you know anything about the Gold Coast, it feels like Miami Beach. It has so many high rises, so many luxury brands of hotels and resorts. And then intermixed in all of that are people who have just chosen not to sell to the big developers, and they've kept it simple and kept it nice. And it was really a beautiful area.
Now, we booked our week through RCI, Resorts and Condominiums International, using our timeshare, but you can actually book it directly through them, and we will put the link in the description.
It was only 2 blocks from the beach, called Mermaid Beach.
And it was an easy walk to the tram, which you could take to go all the way up and down the Gold Coast.
Very nice.
It had parking on site in an underground garage, which was very convenient.
And they had a place in there where you could wash your car. It was really super safe. And the car stayed, cool. It was really wonderful.
The development itself is very small. It's a collection of buildings around a tiny little pool.
Very sweet.
And a tiny little hot tub.
Very sweet.
But it was perfect for the size. Nice. There were some people, I think, that lived there full time.
Mm-hmm.
And then the only sort of detractor is that there wasn't an elevator. So if you have trouble with stairs, you want to make sure when you book that you let them know that you need to be on the first floor, because we were on the 3rd floor. And when you're traveling for 6 months,
you might have more luggage than the average bear.
That was a lot to get up and down the stairs.
It was okay though. Once it was up there. It was all good.
Now, it is owned and managed by a very nice young lady. Her name is Tony. She and her aunt own it together. And boy, talk about great customer service. We had occasion that we needed to send a suitcase home, basically, because we'd finished with all the things we had needed, and we needed to not be paying to fly it from place to place. And in order to do that, we needed to have a place where it could be picked up. Well, unless we were staying home all day and giving up basically a day of our travels, that wasn't going to happen. So I asked Tony if she had any suggestions, and she said that we could leave it with the person in the office, or if the office wasn't open, because they're not open all the time, she was actually going to be staying on property that particular week, and she would be happy to take it for us. Talk about great customer service.
Super nice.
Yeah. So we're grateful for that.
The other thing too is that it was extremely clean. There was really nice vegetation, and it felt really homey and sweet. It made you feel like you weren't in a resort. It was actually like condo living.
For sure. We had a 1-bedroom. We had a washer and dryer, a full kitchen, a little dining area. The furniture was older but well cared for, and as Kat said, very clean. Now,
we had one incident.
We had one. Well, you didn't even know about it.
I didn't know about it until much later.
So one of the things that people, always asked us when we were told them we were planning this big trip, including 3 months in Australia, is what about all the scary animals? Because 10 of the 11 deadliest animals in the world are found in Australia. Well, the good news is most of those are in the outback. So if you're in a town or even a village outside of the outback, you're probably safe. And that's generally the case more or less the entire time. Now, I didn't tell Kat about this until after we'd left Australia. But while we were staying at this particular resort, she had lost her earbud. And because they're white, I thought maybe it's in the bed, in the sheets, and we just can't see it. So I flip back the sheet, and there in the bed is a little dead spider. And it wasn't very big, and it was newly dead because it wasn't crispy
you're
yet.
holding it like this, like
Well, no,
it's
'cause
a
it's
huge spider.
but
It was teeny tiny.
You weren't there.
I know, but
It wasn't this big, but its little legs were all folded up like that. That's how I knew it was dead. Anyway, I knew
It's
that
just a regular spider.
if she thought that there was a spider in her bed, we would be leaving Australia immediately. So I
We
didn't
wouldn't be
even tell
leaving
her.
Australia, but we would have been leaving that room.
It had nothing to do with the room. It was just because bugs happen.
I guarantee that we probably carried the spider in there, somehow, some way.
Maybe.
They probably saw me and said, "Oh, I want to get to meet her. She seems really nice. I'm going to jump on her back and I'm going to go in and have a nap." That's what it.
Anyway, we definitely recommend. And if that particular resort is occupied, the Resort Collective, which is Tony's company, has multiple resorts in the area. So check it out. Give her some business. She's a great young lady, and we're really impressed by her and the property. If you want more, come back and see us.
If you could like or subscribe
and share and comment, and come back.
Give us an emoji. Bye.
Bye.